Perfect.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you all are doing well. In today's video, as you can see from the intro, I'll be showing you guys how I achieved my passion braided ponytail. So if you are interested in seeing that, please remember to hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you know every time I upload a video. And to start off, I'll be using my Cream of Nature leave-in cream first in my hair to put some moisture in my hair before I do this, because this is a protective style, so I want to make sure that my hair has some moisture in it. And my hair is already stretched and already washed, so I'm just putting some moisture in, and then I'm going to seal that moisture in with some Jamaican black castor oil, and mine is mixed with peppermint oil so that it's not as thick on my hair. And peppermint oil also promotes hair growth, so I'm just going to use that to seal in the leave-in conditioner that I have in my hair. And then I'm going to also put some on my edges, because 2021 is the year that I will be getting my edges back, and I'll be getting them together. They are thin and I just need to work on that. Alright, so let's get into this hairstyle. Now this part is optional. If you want to do this, then fine. If you just want to put your hair in your bun, that's fine by me. But for me, to get a nice sleek look, what I do first, I'll just section off the middle piece of my hair, and that basically helps me to know where exactly my ponytail is going to fall. So I'm going to use that section as a guide, as well as to help me get a sleek ponytail look. Then I'll use my Xtreme Wetline Gel and put it around the perimeter of that middle piece, and I'll sleek that down with my my Tangle Teaser to help me to get a sleek look. So that's the first thing that I do. As I said, it's optional. If you want to do it, you can. If you don't want to, that is up to you. But that's what I do to try to get my hair to look sleek. Then I'm going to separate the back section of my hair from the front section of my hair, and I'm going to do the same thing, which is to use the Xtreme Wetline Gel and to sleek it down. So once I do that, I'll just put the gel around the back of my hair and then use a brush to help to sleek it and give it a nice finish to meet the center part of my hair, so that I have a good finish. And then I'll use a scrunchie, or I don't know, some persons like to use rubber band, but I use a scrunchie to basically hold that together, and I wrap it around that section around 3 times, I think. Yeah, I think I wrapped it around 3 times to secure that part, and that's the first thing that I do to get my bun. Then for the front part of my hair, you'll see me separating where my edges are. So the first aim for this was basically to do my edges, but that didn't exactly turn out the way I intended to, and I'll basically explain that later down in the video, because the vision I had in my head to do my edges when I took out these parts is not exactly what happened when I was doing my edges, but in the long end it basically worked out to the best for me, and I'll explain that later down in the video. So don't mind me taking out these edges right now. So now for the front part of my hair, the same thing that I did to the back, the same thing that I did to the center of my hair is what I'll be doing to the front, which is to use my wetline gel around the perimeter of the hair and then to sleek it down with a hairbrush. Next, I'm taking my Got to Be Good spray and spraying it around the perimeter of my hair. Now this is just to help set the hair in place and to somewhat prevent frizz to an extent. So I want this style to last me at least a week, so I'm using the spray to help me with that. And I also sprayed some on the hairbrush and brushed it into my hair for that very same purpose. So once I do that, I'll just bring the front of my hair to meet where the middle piece and the back pieces are, and then I'll use a Scrunchie to secure that in place. So I basically wrap the Scrunchie around that part for like 3 times, I think. Yeah, 3 times, because I already have the middle piece and the back piece secured, so I don't need to wrap it a lot of times because I don't want to put too much tension on my hair, but at the same time I want my hair to be secured enough. So 3 was good enough. And this is what the back is looking like. It's sleek and it doesn't have any form of bumps. Next, I'm gonna split the top piece of my hair in 2 and detangle the ends a bit and then put it in a and I'm going to repeat the same thing to the other part of my hair. So once I do that, I'll just wrap them around and secure them with a bobby pin, or if you want you can use a rubber band if you so desire. It's up to you, but I choose to use a bobby pin. Now for the edges, as I was telling you, you know those videos that you see where the hairstylist like took out a portion of the edges and then sleek it down and it looked nice and all them something? That's basically what I was trying to do with my hair, but that never did work out. As you can see here, the struggle was real. So at the end of the day, I just get frustrated and say, you know what, let me stick to the evil I know. So I just brush the rest of it into my hair and tuck it under the Scrunchie. So after I'm through with that, I'm gonna be doing my edges, and what I use to do my edges is the Creme of Nature Perfect Edges, the black one. Yeah, the black perfect edges, so that the ends of my hair look a bit more full. And it's really good because after I use it, it basically sets my edges in place for a while. So I'd recommend that you give it a try as well. Then I'm going to take my Got to Be Good spray and spray some on my edges to help to set that as well, and then tie it down with my scarf and use a separate scarf to tie down the rest of my hair and to set it in place so that it looks sleek when I'm ready to remove it. Then the same hair that I use to do my distress locks, which is the Outre Waterwave hair, I use 2 packs to do this ponytail. And what I do, I tease the ends so that some end up longer than some. Then I use a Scrunchie to put at the center of it and knot it onto the hair. Yeah, basically. So the side that you want your ponytail to be on, you're gonna place the hair on the opposite side. So if you want it on your left, you're going to braid the hair on your right. Then you're going to take out a little piece of the hair and put it on the side that you want the braid to fall on, just to get it out of the way of the hair that you're actually going to braid. And then you're going to separate your hair into 3 strands. You're going to braid very loosely at the beginning of the braid, and you'll see why further down in the video, and continue to braid normally and somewhat loose along the rest of the hair. Now what I don't like with this hair is that it tangles very easily. The simplest of things that itch it, if your finger go through the wrong part, it ends up getting strandy, and you just have to use a scissors to clip away those strands as you go along. So as you braid and you meet a strand or so, you just use your scissors to clip that off, and you continue to braid all the way down to the desired length that you want. Then when you get to the length that you desire, you're going to take 2 pieces or so of the hair and wrap it around where you stopped your braid. So you're just going to wrap it a few times, and then afterward you're going to make 1 knot to secure it. You can make 1 knot or you can make 2, it's really up to you, but I only made 1 knot because I know that I'm going to be using the gold string at that area as well, so my area will be secured regardless if I use 1 knot or 2. So the rest of the hair, you just continue to wrap it around that piece until there is no hair left. And that is what it looks like afterwards. Now you're gonna flip the ponytail onto the side that you want the braid to be, and the reason you braided that first part loosely is so that you can put it over the bun of your hair and to basically cover and hide that bun properly. And then the piece that you left out, you're going to wrap it around the base of the ponytail so that it can have a more finished and clean look. Now once you're wrapping the hair around, you can either secure the ends with a ponytail, with a bobby pin, sorry, but for me I just continued to wrap it until there's no hair left, and it was still secure, so I didn't have any issue just wrapping it around and tucking it under. And then I just the hair, to get it to look distressed and somewhat fluffy, I just pinch the braid and pull it out so that it has that fishbone type of look, and I do that all the way down on the hair, so you can just play around with it and do it to get the desired look that you would want. And after I do that, I just use a few bobby pins to secure where the hair went over the bun. Next, I'm going to take some hair accessories and I'm placing them randomly in the hair. I put some around the perimeter of the bun, and then I place some along the braids. So you can place yours however you desire and just play around with it until you get a look that you love. Then I'm going to take my gold string and wrap it around the section that I stopped braiding to help secure that and to give it a more aesthetic look at the end as well. And that is what it's looking like after I wrap the gold piece around it. Now, you know, as usual, I have to give you guys a little razzle dazzle. So I just did a little something there and took off the scarf that was secured my edges, prayed to the edges God, and they came through for me. My edges are laid, and that is basically the finished look. So I hope you guys like it, and if so, just leave your comments down below for other styles that you'd want me to try. Tag me if you try this style also on Instagram, and I guess I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Perfect.